Racing, Caveman Sam was slow, and back with that too was Corborn Gibbo, and bounding to the lead here is 200 and goes clear by about 4 lengths here on Mikachu, who gets checked, and going past it was Caveman Sam, and between runners Ms. Rubble Double. Mikachu gets going again. Then we've got Corborn Gibbo. Further back in the race then Sozan's Galaxy, Mojito Rama, and Big Time Danger down the straight. Caveman Sam gets past 200. Caveman Sam 200 into third. Corborn Gibbo off a slow beginning, nice run. Then Mikachu. Next to go by then was Ms. Rubble Double. Further back then to Big Time Danger, Mojito Rama, and Sozan's Galaxy got on that tangle across the top with Mikachu. Racing, Miss Universe hops out very nicely. She goes straight to the lead. Coming out after her was Mini Sprite, poked up the inside there, Little Diva. Trying to find its way into the race here was Tomorrow Star. Gets checked for a moment. Round the outside goes Totes with good strides. Wide on the track here then is Opawa Parissa. Midnight Enemy is back, and back with that too is Plum Crazy. They've swallowed Miss Universe. Galloping to the lead here is Tomorrow Star. It's going to make it 3. Tomorrow Star is in. Landing second, Opawa Parissa with a big late run. Third to go by then was Little Diva, Bold Fresh. Then we had Plum Crazy getting home. Totes was beside that, followed through there by Midnight Enemy, Mini Sprite, and Miss Universe got very tired, finished towards the back. And racing, Corborn looks away about third here. Bounding to the lead was Kirkham Jasper. Corborn looks about a length and a half away. They come away 3 lengths on Wetchester, gets around to third. Followed through Allegro Bow the inside. Getting checked was Corborn Merle. Leon Rouge is back with them. So too then Thrilling Berry and Enhancer. In the straight, Kirkham Jasper. Corborn looks, has a look the outside. Wetchester coming at them late. Corborn looks, gets in the bound on Kirkham Jasper. For a Roberts Quinella, Wetchester third. Allegro Bow fourth to go by. Followed through then by Corborn Merle, Enhancer. And the last pair in here were Leon Rouge and Thrilling Berry. Racing. Feel the Force bounds out well here on Big Time Sugar, followed through by Breeze Attack and Act Naturally. Billy Marlowe trying to make some ground closer in. They'll be followed out wider there by Corborn El Paso, and back towards the rear there was Corborn Foxy. Big Time Sugar's run to the lead here on the corner and gets away 2 or 3. Act Naturally coming after it, then Feel the Force. Out centre track, Breeze Attack and Corborn El Paso. Big Time Sugar sees it through here on Act Naturally, followed across there by Breeze Attack, Feel the Force, Corborn El Paso. Between runners there was Corborn Foxy. Billy Marlowe never wound up, and last of all was Corborn Potsy. Racing. Bear into square, jumps second. Corborn Jared tries to come across in his face. Bears having none of that, and he sweeps to the lead. Goes clear by a couple of lengths here on Big Time Blackie, who follows it through. Then we've got Corborn Crowy hunting up the inside of Scooters Rose, who gets into her work now. Corborn Jared has drifted. Corborn Meza, Big Time Fever up against the inside. Corborn Nath. It's Bear into square in front, trying hard. Big Time Blackie. Bear into square, Big Time Blackie. Corborn Crowy. Followed through then by Corborn Nath, who found the line pretty well. Big Time Fever a wee bit closer in. Followed through there, Scooters Rose, Corborn Jared, Corborn Meza. Racing, Lover out nicely, explodes to the lead. It's the Lovelies trying to go with him, and here's Big Time Think around the outside at a rate of knots, is followed through by Corborn Kaz and Big Time Basher. Further back then to Hard Merch, Harkonnen, Bale and Kirkham Kylie. They'll be struggling to see the leader on the corner. It's Lover out by 3 to 4 lengths. Big Time Thinker down the outside, then it's the lovely Corborn Kaz. Lover downgrades, delivers. Big Time Thinker for the downgrading Quinella, then it's the lovely third to go by, followed across by Corborn Kaz, Big Time Basher. Then we had Hard Merch, Harkonnen, Bale and Kirkham Kylie. Racing, Big Time George was a touch slow the inside, as was Big Time Boy. Centre track here, Mahala Bay goes to the leader. Up on the outside though is Corborn Brandy. They come away a couple of lengths on Untouchable, who runs through the insides in a nice spot. They'd be followed 3 lengths back then by Apricity. Well back to Big Time George, Big Time Boy just ahead of that. Beside them then to Nunu and Big Time Michelle in the straight. Corborn Brandy out wide, Untouchable closer in. Brandy, Corborn Brandy in from Untouchable, Mahala Bay, Apricity. And the others pretty much in a line. Big Time Michelle. Alongside of that, Big Time George, Nunu and Big Time Boy. And racing, Corborn Gunner, moderate beginning only. Autumn Lights leads out here, followed out there by Americano and Corborn Linz. Corborn Gunner the inside, trying to push back into the races, followed out wider on the track then by Blackie Chan. Corborn Lick is a wee bit closer in, followed further back then by Take Action, Corborn Owen. Corborn Gunner, the favourites, not travelling an inch here on the corner. Out wide, it's Americano. Corborn Linz is still there. Autumn Lights is still there, and Blackie Chan comes late. Autumn Lights is in from Corborn Linz. Americano, Blackie Chan. Corborn Lick, Corborn Gunner, probably only 3 lengths from the winner in the end, followed back by Take Action and Corborn Owen. Racing, Big Time Jack slow, and Corborn Angus was even slower. Toki Girl slow as well. Big Time Monty gets out well from Bonus Lotto and goes to the lead. Round the outside there we've got Thrilling Cassie going forward. Working into the race now is Classy Delta. Would be followed through then by Opawa Bucks, Corborn Angus, Big Time Jack's off the track, and Toki Girl on the corner. Big Time Monty travels well enough. Thrilling Cassie the outside. Further back then to Classy Delta, whacking away ahead of Bonus Lotto. Big Time Monty in from Classy Delta. Tiring Thrilling Cassie and Bonus Lotto. Followed through then by Toki Girl. Corborn Angus was just to run off a moderate beginning. Further back to Opawa Bucks, and Big Time Jack, the favourites, come in last. Racing, Big Time Vanessa's the last away, or second last, because Silky Sock was even slower now, and Big Time Caleb goes to the lead. Corborn Muzzer over on the outside, trying to punch through the inside there was Big Time Talker. Outside of that there we've got Corborn Bryce. Unbanan trap wide. Big Time Vanessa too far off them. Well back too. We got Silky Sock and Corborn Ridge in the straight. Big Time Caleb still kicking. Corborn Muzzer about 3 lengths off them. Then Big Time Talker. Big Time Caleb, Corborn Muzzer, Big Time Talker, Big Time Vanessa got home up for 4th. Late in the piece. They'd be followed through then by Corborn Bryce. Unbanan was back behind that. Further back then to Corborn Ridge, and Unbanan was back as well. Racing, Storm Warning out reasonably, and Allegro Gun as well, and very slow to go there was Big Time Power, but springing across to the lead here is Map My Run and has crossed them here on Tranquil Roo, who checks off it and runs out on Allegro Gun. Storm Warning's now got back, trying to find its way through closer in. We've got Big Time Doug. They'll be followed back then by Absinthe Minded, who found the rail. Big Time Jason. They've been well scattered here. In front is still Map My Run. Allegro Gun coming back at the inside. Map My Run, Allegro Gun, then Big Time Doug and Absinthe Minded in a wild old affair. They'd be followed through then by Big Time Power, Big Time Jason, Storm Warning. Racing, even line, Takamori is back midfield here, and Mr. Mays leads off the inside, driving forward the outside to Big Time JJ and poking up Big Time Phantom. Round the outside to Blackjack Man, followed through by Takamori. They're all close up here, followed through there by Nighthawk Rose, finds the rail, and two behind that we got Corborn Buckle, Molly O'Shea on the corner, Mr. Mays in front under siege. Big Time Phantom punching up the middle here is Takamori, and driving through with it here was Nighthawk Rose. Nighthawk Rose from Takamori, third to go by Big Time Phantom, Corborn Buckle. Be followed through then by Molly O'Shea. Getting tired like my voice there was Mr. Mays. Big Time JJ got swallowed up, and Blackjack Man the same.